So, cut off, anger management, no money. I'm applying for Human Resources, EI sick benefits. They give me 363, well actually they give me 660 every 2 weeks. Now let's not forget that WCB was paying me $15, $25, $29. Right? So now I'm down to 660. Oh, and then we get even worse. Then they start giving me meal tickets. They start telling me, well, here you go. Here's some meal tickets. We're sorry. I go to welfare. They're going to tear down my house. I get an eviction notice. Welfare. I make an appointment February 12th. I go in to see him. They gave me an appointment for March 6th. I don't get a check. This is good till April 25th. I'm starving. I'm going to food banks. I'm borrowing money from everybody. I think at the end there, what was I getting on welfare after the summer after they tore down my house? $215. They gave me emergency shelter referrals. I can go to emergency shelter. No problem. I tell you, the people at China Creek Welfare Office, great people. Help me out so much. They see it all the time. So there we go. I make $2,200 and I make over $2,000 a month. I mean, every 2 weeks. I get cut down to $1,587. Then we go down that, and now we're at $215. And everybody's seeing what's wrong with the system. I love this one. Welfare Social Services diagnosed me with this. John has being diagnosed with the following: right skull fractures, right tooth. He has upper neck problems, C6 burst fat, left olecon, shattered arm, left wrist, hypersensitive, nerve pain, fractured knees, strains, tension headaches, lumbar, this. I'm pretty screwed up. I'm depressed, anxiety. I got a personality disorder dealing with WorkSafe B.C. Yeah, I'm angry. Only because I have nothing better to do with my life except for fight WorkSafe B.C. There's nothing wrong with me. This is what I do. This is how I spend my days. This is how I spend my life. Fighting. Is this what we have to do? Is this what injured workers have to do? Do we have to scream? We have to scream. The system is there to try and destroy us. I don't care what they say. This is great. This is so awesome. So this is what I do daily. Oh, by the way, I do go to my red book quite a bit, and I do flip open page section 4, and I go in my anger management. As you can see, I've got everything highlighted, where to go, thoughts, this, that. I mean, they do a lot of assessments, right? Yeah. So now that we've spent 2 years, they decide they're going to give me a permanent function impairment. This is great, guys. Here we go. There's my arm. It's shattered. Let me show you something here. This is left elbow, left upper extremities. 0.94%. They give me $30 a month for shattering my arm. Here's another one. Cervical neck. How do you like this? 6%. My neck is broken. I've lost all this movement. But yet, that entitles me to what? I think it's $180 a month? Isn't that disgusting? Yeah. Well, what's nice about WorkSafe B.C. is they did actually put down on paper here. Actually, a month wage, $5,000 plus. Calculation wage, $3,313.85. Yeah, I used to make really good money. But now, I feel like I'm alone in that boat. Because you know what? It can happen to anybody. This is what's going on. Paperwork. These are my personal logs. I have personal logs. I got personal logs like you wouldn't believe. I write everything down. Why? Because you have to. This is what's going on with the system. The system is there slowly to destroy us. Okay? So, wake up. Injured workers, you have to speak up. You have to scream because they're not going to listen anywhere else. Get on the phone. Call them every day. I'm trying to start something here called the Seriously Injured Workers Federation. WorkSafe B.C. causes disease and disorders. Let me tell you, burning out? Hell yeah, I'm burning out. Because of who? WorkSafe B.C.? Yeah, WorkSafe B.C. Let me tell you, Seriously Injured Workers Federation is an organization established to help seriously injured workers in acute stages of their injuries. WCB doesn't help us. The first 60 days are crucial for thousands of seriously injured workers. Documentation of all injuries and proper medical care is mandatory. Availability to an integrated health service provided by Fraser Health. The SIW Federation is there to help assist seriously injured workers and their families through dramatic changes in their lifestyles. Well, I don't know what's going on here because, I got pumped full of pharmaceutical drugs. I was told everything was fine. Go home. Yeah. Sent me home with a 19-year-old girl looked after me. Well, it was a joke. Well, we need education on prescription drugs. This is key. Their true needs and the long-term effects. And it should be it's a component of this. Pharmaceutical drugs that will kill you. Natural remedies, excellent stuff. Eat smart, think smart. How to use nutrition and supplements to achieve maximum mental and physical performance. You're injured. It's called lifelong care. Things have to change. You have to now start establishing what has happened to you. WCB isn't going to tell you this. I am. Okay, so now long-term care. This is established to minimize exposure to abuse, addiction from pharmaceutical medications. Legal assistance is set in place so medical files are done with the utmost care and sent to WorkSafe B.C. There is no misunderstanding. WorkSafe B.C. will have acknowledged all injuries. Hospital files and doctors report. Healthcare workers are sent home. The workers and steps are taken to ensure proper life care is established. This is the starting point of an organization that is necessary and needs to be established for seriously injured workers. I'm looking for people to set this organization up. I don't know. I fell 28 feet. Let's take a look here. June 4th, 2007. 2 years later, they find out my ankle has got bone fragments all through it, 4x8. Well, we're sorry we missed it. Or how about them missing my back? I screamed and fought for 2.5 years. I had major back surgery. It's still not accepted, but it's all over the files. RCH? What was wrong with you guys? I don't know. We fight. This is all we do. Injured workers. This is a great website. This website here will tell you all about taking action. Oh yeah, oh there I am, John Perfello. Of course I'm on these websites. I'm on every injured worker's website. If you punch in my name, John Perfello, injuredworker.ca, help injured workers, fighting WorkSafe BC. I've written letters to ombudsmen. I've filed human rights acts against WCB. I've read complaint forms. I've gone to human rights tribunals. I mean, I've talked to Harry Voigt, head ombudsman, on when was this? February 16th. I call him back 8 months later, 6 months later, September 14th. They send me forms, make a complaint. To who? Is anybody gonna listen? It's the government. Well, people, guess what? If it happens to you, your life is destroyed. This is what's going to happen. You're going to have to fight, you're going to have to learn, and you're going to have to accept. I've been a WCAT. As you can see, I'm losing in WCAT, but winning on other things. I mean, limitations, appeal, fight. The question is, why do we pay WCB? So we could get what? $215 a month on welfare? Go to food banks? What about people who have wives? What about the guys that have children? Families, houses. I'm lucky. I don't have this stuff. I'm going to fight for you guys. I'm going to fight for injured workers. I'm going to try and make a difference. My life has completely changed. Everything is now a nightmare. I wake up every morning and I'm in pain. Well, you know what? I'm going to be the biggest pain to you, WorkSafe BC. Get used to me. Talk to you later.